Happy Friday. Let me just knock everything around. Today I have a bucket of ribbon. I have keychains. I have more keychains. I have jump rings. I have beads, spacers, charms, everything I need to start making some tassels and some beaded dangles. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, and I thought maybe we could do that together. Okay, so first of all, I bought this little bundle here last year when I was doing my mermaid themed junk journal savings challenge journal. What? Yeah. So I just thought we could start there. We're just going to start right here. I've got a butterfly. I've got mermaids and shells and moons and swans and whatever I want to use. But it's time to get rid of all of this amount of ribbon so that I can buy more. That is so fantastic. All right, we're going to cut this one in half because that's mighty long. Let me get my fabric scissors. Okay, that was fantastic. I hope everyone had a wonderful week and that you are looking forward to the weekend. I know that I am. I'm going to take each of these and fold them in half and cut them because I don't want all of my strings to be the same size anyway. So, yeah, I'm just going to lay them here for now until I decide what color schemes I want to use. What do I want it? It's like picking papers, trying to pick the beads and the ribbons and all of that. So I just thought, you know, let's just start here with the little butterfly. We'll get pinks and oranges and whatever, yellows. And we'll just make a little something for springtime. But I'm just finding that junk journals are not my thing. I tried again. It was the second time I've tried. And it just doesn't bring me the joy that other crafts do, like card making. I'm not sure about the beading. I haven't done much, right? I'm kind of new to the beading thing. But sat up last night and the night before watching a bunch of videos on making dangles and tassels and all these cute things, and I was like, oh, I have to do it. I just have to because they're precious. So I figured I would probably make one with you on camera, and the rest I will probably just sit in silence and just have a blast doing whatever I want to do, making whatever I want to make. And it's just going to be fantastic. But I definitely want to get rid of these ribbons first because they've been sitting. So all of the supplies that I have bought for junk journals, I'm going to figure out a way to use it and get rid of it. But I'm not making junk journals because they take up space, and I already have 2 cubes taken up with happy planners and planner things, and another 3 or 4 taken up with sticker. Yeah, we can't. So this is kind of part of my organization. I want to just take these ribbons that are just sitting here because I said, oh yes, one day I'm going to do something with them. They've been sitting here. I'm done. I'm done looking at it. Once I'm done looking at something, we're done. When I'm done with something, I'm done. I'm not playing around. I'm done. I'm leaving. I'm doing whatever I got to do. So I was done by the end of the day today at work, and I left. Okay? That's how that goes. But if you just look at this little bit right here, these pinks, and that'll be so cute. All right, so I'm going to go through and get all of these cut and laid out, and then pick the ones that I want to use. Find some coordinating beads. I'm also going to put some beads on these little pieces as well. So I want to make sure I have plenty of those. I can use my baker's twine. I can use my embroidery thread that I just obsessively sat in my bed for the whole week and would wind up 5 to 7 of them a night. And yeah, that was fun. That was fantastic. Then I said, what do we need all that for? This is what we need it for, because we're going to craft. All right, so I'll be right back after I'm done. All right, so let me move it up just a little bit. I'm going to say that's enough. So I'm going to tie a knot really tight. And then that's just going to hang over with everything else. And then I need another thing of baker's twine to wrap around here. So let me go get that. Stinky. All right, so I'm going to let that sit for a few minutes and dry. And while that is doing that, I think I'll use some of this wax. Oh, this is stretchy cord. That's not what I want. I want my wax. Do a piece about yay long. Spacer beads, no spacer beads. Spacer beads, no spacer beads. Alright, so I can't see well, so I had to go off camera and put the little butterfly, so he was on the little belly of the mommy butterfly. And then I gotta put my glasses back on so I can see this here string. I'm gonna figure out how to get this to go through here. Okay. So we're gonna take one of these out. Keep this one on. Then after we take it through all that, put it back through here. Alright, so now I just need to cut down my little threads, and I have lost my scissors because I have too much on my desk. It is ridiculous. Nobody needs this amount of stuff on their desk. So we have this gold attachment with the butterfly, with her little baby. We're trying real hard. It's been a long week. I think I need to go and get in the bed. Anyway, she's got a baby there. Her baby just wants to hibernate. There she is. There she is. There's the baby. Okay. Not quite as tight as it could be. It could be tighter. But with that wax dental floss like stuff, it isn't stiff, which is nice. Feels sturdy. I mean, you can pull it and see that because I didn't get that tight enough, but it's my first one. Now, I like all of this. It could be tighter. This I'm just not crazy about. I don't like that wrapped around. It held it, that, but I just don't like this many textures. Maybe others do. Maybe, what do you think? I just think that's a lot of textures going on. Maybe that's what they're all about. We don't know. I just wanted to try it. But I also feel like, should they stay different? I feel like they should be a little bit the same. Found my scissors. Not like 100% the same, but like generally the same. Just to make it look neater since we have so many. So many. So yeah, I could take little beads and put them on here. I could, if I could see. We don't know how that's going to go because eyesight is a problem. And these are very tiny little holes, so I don't think we can do those. What's this? Let's see if we could get one of these on here. We may be able to. Yeah, we could do that one, I think. Yeah. I get so surprised. Wow, yeah, I can. And then just tie a little knot down here at the bottom. Maybe. Maybe not. Get it? I'll be here all night, folks. So yeah, I'm going to definitely continue to work on this process and improve. I can add more beads dangling down there to give it some interest, and I can also move them up, knot them up here, whatever. I just wanted to see. So yeah, I'll just keep playing around with this one, and I'll come back tomorrow when we have Sewing Saturday. You heard me. We're going to start sewing tomorrow. Everything I do on this channel, most of it, I've never done before. I'm just trying new things. Never made a tassel a day in my life. Seen them, received them, thought, I can do that. Did I? Did I do it? Did I do it correctly? I don't know. Tell me what you think. So I'm going to go hang this somewhere. But that's going to be it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up or hype it. Make sure to subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Give me any tips or tricks. Let me know what you think about all these different textures. Is that what these tassels are supposed to be like? We do not know. I'm not a fan of this, but whatever. I'm the only one that's going to see this one because it's my first one. I would never make anyone have to deal with that. But I'm going to go hang it up. I'm going to add some more beads to these smaller things, and I'll show it to you tomorrow when we pull out the sewing machine. Alright, so here is the end result of my very first beaded dangle. I have this clasp on here, the mama and the baby butterfly, the beads with the spacers. This I do not like, but it's whatever, it's fine, it's my first one. And then I put just various beads all throughout it at different lengths. Some of them, most of them have just one bead because old people trying to see things like that, that doesn't really work out too well. So yeah, I've just got various dangles going through it, but that's what it looks like. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'm going to continue practicing. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.